Right, so I've had to come on again, sneak away, just because I'm still getting through that video and it's a great chat and they're still talking about energy and stuff, but I always get things through videos where sometimes I don't get through a video and then write a comment. I write a comment through it because things come in as I'm watching it. Don't know if that happens with anyone else, but he was talking about sailing your own ship, sailing your own through the energies, and I thought, yeah, makes sense. We are sailing our own light ships, our own ships, space ships, I was thinking. So I just wanted to share this, see if it makes sense to anyone. We're on maritime law. A lot of people don't know we're on maritime law, that they think we're on land law. We're not. If you actually look into it, we're on maritime law. Now that makes more sense than ever, as in Earth is like a spaceship, you know, all the celestial bodies are, you know, floating, I don't know, in space. We have our own light ships and we can go to different places, I believe, within our inner minds, with our imagination and things, with like people, someone saying, hi, Miss Chime the Merkaba, your, oh, what do they call it, your own little chariot. That's what they used to call them, didn't they, chariot? And like when the orbs come in, it's like a little spaceship for your consciousness, so you can go wherever you want. That's how I sort of see it, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So when they were just talking about that, it just made me think, this was Journey to Truth podcast, the latest one they've just put up. Is like, yeah, no wonder we're on maritime law. It just came into me now, and no wonder, because they haven't got past that bit yet that he said. No wonder they try and control it on maritime law, you know, on the sea. On the sea of what? Consciousness. All the energy that's swimming about, because it's one big soup of consciousness, and we're all from, and he's just mentioned the five-pointed star. Most of us know that we are a star, come from stars, but that's why we have, you know, the point head. I've talked about this before. Arms, hands and feet is a star. And he's talked about the when we've been boxed in, that's why we live in houses. Most of us know that when they square the circle off, the circle is very, very sacred and important. That's why they say the magic circle, but they square it off of a square because, you know, a circle's cycles and ongoing and forever, sort of, you know. Anyway, whatever, but I'm not talking about that. That just came in about light ships. That's why when I said that film, A Wrinkle in Time, when they say the Tesla machine, which is a Tesla, they mention at the beginning, you don't need a rocket or a spaceship or blah, 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 to go out there. You just need your mind, your consciousness and your imagination and so forth and so on, like what we talk about. But I just felt like I had to share that because I thought, yeah, no wonder we're on maritime law. No wonder they dumb us down with certain things. As I've said before, most of us know dumbing down our pineal gland because that's your mechanism that you use to do that, and many other things with manifestation. And that's why they've been dumbing a lot of, you know, people down. So I just thought I'd come and share that and see if it makes sense. On again, hard for me to capture. Yeah, I just normally come sometimes when something pops in, and because I know I won't be doing any long chats today, just when I can, because Waxman's coming round in a bit, my dad's coming round soon, anytime now. I just thought I'd pop on and put that out there. Look at these greys. But yeah, makes sense to me. It's like he said, the bit I've just got up to, a lot of people are drowning in the sea of the energy that's going on at the minute because they get, like I was trying to say last night, they're getting too caught up in the 3D. This is why people get triggered with Trump and don't see what he's actually doing. He knows how to get round this and past it, swimming in a right soup of deep state over there he was. But, you know, all that will be unravelled in the end. But for us, yeah, some people are drowning in the sea of information. The energies, they're getting caught up in this, that and the other. And that's what I was trying to say last night. Yeah, drown it, exactly. Not to go neutral, you know, when I've been saying I've been feeling a bit numb, it's just to be neutral, to be in the centre. And then when Soulology was upset last night, they pulled he had a necklace on and they had a ring on of Vesica Pisces, because in the middle, man and woman, feminine and masculine, in the middle, merging and also being in the centre point of that sort of thing. They pulled them pictures out last night. I don't even remember the card that I pulled out the other day and went, oh, it's like Vesica Pisces on the front of it. If you remember, on my new little deck that I got the other day, Vesica Pisces, and they had wings on them as well, because we soar more, really. We grow our wings. They don't want us to have sales like the guy's just said on there. He's just said sales. People are getting their sales back or whatever he said. And I thought, yeah, we're getting our sales back to navigate around these this sea of energy, you know, that come in. You either ride the wave or you go against it. It's harder if you go against it. But how would we know if we've not been learning these things to learn about energies and so forth and so on? So I'm going to get through this video. I always have to say something. It's like something telling me to go and say something in the spur of the moment, in the now. I don't wait. I just come on. So, yeah. Go to common law court. Yeah, exactly. Go to common court. Go to commoncourtlaw.com and register at your birth as a free man or of this, and your old birth certificate will be null and void. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, if people check it out, we're actually on sea law. We're not on land law. Aye, natural Snow White. I did that a bit ago because I got a bit like, oh, see how long it lasts. It lasted a bit longer than it normally does, which was weird. But it's there again, and I do like it. Like I said, to grow a streaking. But it wasn't a permanent one anyway. So, yeah, no. Thank you, Effie. I don't even know if any of that made sense last night. I just waffled on for ages. Good morning, Zal. So, yeah. So think of yourself as your own vessel, because they've tried to control our vessel. Free and sovereign on the sea, with your sails to ride where you want to ride. You know, sometimes you have to put your sails up. Sometimes you don't. And we ride those waves. You know, sometimes it's a bit stormy. Sometimes it's calm. We're going through a storm right now, and there's a bit more coming with it. So you don't really want to put your sails up when there's a storm. But after the storm, I think there's going to be very many beautiful things coming. And who knows? We could have that so-called fake alien invasion where we all turn into the real beings that we truly are. A bit like the opposite version of, like he just said and I said yesterday, what is it called? Ready Game Player. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Game Ready. What's that film called? Ready Game Player. Well, whatever it is, I can't remember what it's called. As they put, you know, you're going into the virtual world to be that other avatar, but I believe it's the other way around, as we are all different from different places in a human avatar. Like I said yesterday, spiritual beings in a human, having a human existence, temporarily human existence, like the game, like a Matrix, blah, 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 blah. Still trying to catch up on your last, yeah, I know, 3-hour rant, I know. Funny. Yeah, sorry, Ready Player Game, Ready Player One. Is that it? Ready Player One? Yeah. And if you haven't seen that, it might not be a film you're into, but it's just to watch. You just like, as soon as it came on, I was like, yeah. And I was also thinking today, a lot of kids do game today, which is mad. My eldest does. I always think, if art is putting frequencies out and all that stuff, sort of putting frequencies out, you know, bringing it in manifestation, are the kids who are winning certain games and getting up to levels that maybe they didn't want them to get into, and they're cracking the codes, pushing that vibration out as well, if anyone gets what I'm saying, winning the game. Just thinking right outside the box there, their square box, you know, their square box. Thinking round that circle. Just saying, yeah, you know, when you're just thinking out loud, and I'm like, but this is how my mind works. It doesn't work in the, ooh, everything's got to be facts and everything. I've got to, you know, hold it to know it's real, and I've got to, you know, that's too whack to think about. Realise that you don't live in the reality that you've been taught you have. That's all I'm saying. So we've got Outlaw, Miss Chime, Effie, Sal, Anne, and whoever else might be listening. Oh, Carol. Yeah, so I just found that interesting. And some of them weird words I keep getting in are like saying it now. It's Anea O, Anea O, Anea O, Anea O, Anea O Una, Anea O Una. I don't know. I don't know. We don't need to know, we just need to feel. Anea Aua. Anea A. I'm trying to listen to what it is. Anea Anua. Anea Anua. Anea Anua. I think it's changing. Go and watch Journey to Truth podcast. This is why I love putting pieces together of different people's videos, because it just makes sense. I mentioned Ready Game Player 1, whatever it's called, yesterday. He just mentioned it, and all came up in his chat. Synchronicities to me of, you know, linking up with all the, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I haven't finished it yet, so I'm sure I'll be like, oh yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'd chuck that out there again. And even if you've ever watched, oh, what's his name? Everyday Master, who does the energy, you know, healing. He even said a few days ago, because I keep having to try and find people and remember who they are because of YouTube not putting notifications up. He's just told the story about something and said, it's here, it's changing, you can't believe it. It's like, but you'll know what I mean if you go and watch a couple of his last days chats on what's going on. He's even like, oh, wow, you know what I mean? Changing your frequency. Living in the or what do they say when lucid dreaming? You're living in it because you're like, shit, I'm awake, I'm here, and I can see these things are going on, and it's a like I'm dreaming in real time. And some people can't see it, and you're like, well, I can. So yeah, just saying, that was just me thinking out loud. So when we sleep, we travel in the astral world. Yeah, we definitely do. That's why you can be tired sometimes, even if you've had a good sleep, because you've been doing work somewhere else or going somewhere else or whatever. And I've noticed I've been dreaming a lot more and remembering them very, very strong this week, which is good. So that to me says something's going on. And the other one the other day with when I said it was a big dragon and it got something out of its mouth, and it was so the mechanism, because then it was a bit like a robot, could work properly. Again, it was green. Because it was like a cog stuck in its mouth, but it wasn't a cog, but that's how I sort of came across it. Was like a cog either displaced, hurting it, you know, because we've been hurt in the system, and then it was it didn't want to get rid of it for some reason, but it was just moved where it was working again, and it didn't hurt as bonkers as that sounds. And there's 13 and 3 in chat, you know, like it was 3 hours and 13. 13 in 3 thumbs up is 7, so I'm gonna go on that number. See you later, bye.